Hello students, welcome back. I think this will be the last video related to aggregate pipeline. So we'll come to the query requirement. Query requirement, you have to fetch the average population in each country. You have to find out average population in each country. So for that you'll be using names, names aggregate, group by continent and country. So you're providing here average population in country. This is a custom message. So dollar AVJ, this is the average operator you'll be using on the field population field. So you'll be getting the average population of each country. Click on this play button, click on execute. So here you get. So for South America, Brazil average population in the country is 17.4715. Similarly, you can see the details. For Asia, China average population is and for Asia, South Korea average population is and so on. Average population for respective countries will be displayed. Last record is Europe, France. Its average population is 9.25. So we'll come to the next query. So next query is to fetch the total population, that is sum of the population in cities belonging to each country. So here you'll be grouping by, so DB names aggregate as usual you'll be using group by continent and country. So total population you have to make use of dollar sum on field on which you have to apply sum. It is field name. So finally you have to sort the population in descending order. I'll comment this one here. So I'll execute the query. So coming to here, in Canada, which belongs to North America continent, some of the population is 29.57. Similarly, for Japan, some of the population is 50 point something, and you can see other results also. For Asia, South Korea, result is 25.67. So you can see for Asia, China, what is the total population. For Australia, for North America, Mexico, you can find out the result. Then there is another requirement that you have to sort the total population in descending order. So I'll uncomment it, I'll execute it again. Click on this play button, click yes. So you'll get the total population. So India has the highest total population. It is 141 point something. So this India has the highest population. So second highest is, so North America, that is USA, has the second highest population, 67.321, and so on. So we'll come to next query. So next query is to get the lowest population of each country and belong to continent North America. So you have to fetch the lowest population of each country belonging to North America continent. For that you have to use of dollar match continent is equal to North America. So group you have to group based on country, and then you have to use lowest population custom message you have to provide. So min dollar min gets you the lowest population of each country. Finally, sort the population in descending order. So click on this play button, click on yes. So clearly you can see Canada has the lowest population. Lowest population is 11.751. Expand this, USA lowest population is 18.819. So Mexico, its lowest population is 21.581. So next query. Next query is similar to above, except that it has to match the. It is making use of lowest population should be greater than 20.0. So as usual, you have to fetch the lowest population of all the countries belonging to continent North America. So we'll be using DB nations aggregate dollar match. So we'll be matching continent North America. Finally, we will be grouping based on country, and then we will be supplying the lowest population custom message. And in order to get the lowest population, we'll be using dollar mean on the field population. So here, when condition is used, so lowest population you are fetching should be greater than or equal to 20.0. This is the this one filter. You have to apply the condition. Later, if this condition is satisfied, then lowest population has to be sorted in descending order. Finally, I'm going to execute. Click on S. So in North America, Mexico is the only country having the lowest population. So its lowest population is only the greater than 20.0. So we'll come to the final query. So final query is to get the highest population of respective country. You have to get the highest population of respective country belonging to continent North America and Asia. So its syntax as follows: DB nations aggregate. Since you are going to match two continents, you are going to use dollar in. So within the array, you have to provide square brackets. You have to provide two continents name: North America and Asia. Later, you have to group based on continent and country. So you have to fetch the highest population. So for that, you have to make use of dollar max followed by the field name. So when you get the lowest, when you get the highest population, so it should match the one more condition here. Highest population should be greater than or equal to 20. First, I will uncomment this one. Well, so far we are fetching the details of respective countries belong to North America and Asia, and in that countries, in that North America and Asia continents, we are getting the highest population of respective countries. So we can clearly see for North America, Mexico, lowest population is 21.581. For Asia, Japan, highest population is 37.40, and so on. You can see the result. So here there is another requirement that the highest population should be greater than or equal to 20. So I'm commenting and checking the highest population should be greater than or equal to 20. So we're making use of comparison operator. So only these countries have highest population greater than 20, greater than or equal to 20. So clearly you can see China among Asia, China has 25. So South Korea it has 25. India also has 56. Highest population is 56. So in Japan you can see 37. So North of Mexico has the highest population, 21. So finally you have to sort this highest population in descending order. So I'll uncomment it. You'll get the result. I'll close this. Click on play button here. Click on S. So we'll get the result in sorted in descending order. So highest India has the highest population, 56, followed by second highest is Japan, 37.41, and so on. Okay, guys, this is the end of the video. Uh, Again, thank you guys for listening. I'll see you in next video.